Morning. Morning, waiter. Morning, Derek.
Ah, good morning, sir. How was the cottage?
Cold. Didn't get back till nearly midnight. Traffic cone convention on the motorway.
But refreshed by a week away from it all, no doubt.
Hardly. Glad to get back to a bit of chaos.
Well, you won't find any of that here, sir. All coming on a pace. Right. Now, this is the Youth and Community General Office, of course. That one's for the big white chief, the CLO. Then through the Yachts Inspector's Office to the Domestic Violence Unit. Now, this first office will be the Supt interview room. You'll have your kitchen unit over in that corner, settee and armchairs over here, and then through into the Domestic Violence General Office. Now, everything's still on schedule to be up and running in a couple of weeks.
Oh, good. Anything else I should know about?
The new phones have been fitted tomorrow, sir, and we've got most of the cities crammed into porter cabins. Some of them are sharing a biro at the moment, but we'll soon fix that.
I meant apart from the accommodation changes. I know community liaison's a way forward, but this is still an operational police station.
3 riots, 24 complaints, and a computer fraud in the CAD room, but it's all sorted, sir.
You're very skittish today. Everything all right?
Never better, sir. Actually, it's very quiet. There's only one thing left for your attention. It's on your desk.
Derek? Oh.
Yaks?
Sorry?
Youth and Community section?
A bit previous, aren't you, love? Haven't laid the carpet yet.
I'm here for an interview, and it's not love, it's Sergeant.
Right, sorry, Sergeant.
Jane Kendall, from Prescott Street.
Steve, do you know what room the Yaks interviews are in?
No idea, mate. You're on station duty.
So when do you finish your probation, love?
Ah, Derek. There's some memo from the DAC. Says you're chairing the Sergeant's Board.
Yes, sir. Is that okay?
Well, may I ask why?
Well, the Youth and Community Staff Sergeant is a vital role, sir. We have to interview every possible candidate, and Chief Inspector is the appropriate rank to do
Yes,
that.
I know that, Derek, but why you?
Because I'm the new CLO, sir.
What?
The new Community Liaison Officer.
Oh, for my dead body.
Yes, well, you'll have to talk to the DAC about that, won't you, sir?
You mean to tell me he's actually appointed you?
Yes, gave me the word yesterday. Formal ratification is in the pipeline.
My God, you have been busy while I've been away, haven't you?
Well, actually, sir, I've already put myself forward before you went on leave.
You told me you wouldn't touch the job.
No, sir. You told me. You assumed it'd be the last thing I wanted.
Well, isn't it? Community Liaison Officer requires patience, subtlety. You're about as subtle as a barbed wire bog roll.
Thank you, sir. But as you yourself recently remarked, these are interesting times, and I didn't see why they shouldn't be as interesting for me as everyone else. Hopefully I'll grow into the job. Besides, when it came down to it, it was a choice of either me or Philip Cato from Barton Street. And as you know, Cato is mean-minded, prejudiced, spiteful and thick. So it was a close-run contest, but I got the vote.
I see. Does anybody else in the station know about this, apart from you?
Oh, no, sir. No, I wanted you to be the first.
Thank you.
Oh, morning, sir. Good leave?
No.
The candidates have started to arrive, sir, so we're just waiting on Martin Tierney.
Oh, that's all right. You and me can run through it till he arrives.
We've had to juggle the running order a bit, I'm afraid.
And what about our very own Sergeant Lamont?
Stuart Lamont did apply in the end, yes.
Perhaps we could have a word later, Derek. When you've finished, of course.
Certainly, sir.
Kendall, her name is. And I certainly shan't be applying to serve under her, or in any other position.
She won't get the Yaks job. Lamont's up for it.
Not wishing to be a harbinger of doom, but you sure you're up to speed?
To what?
This interview. The fact you want to be Yaks sergeant because there's a 9 to 5 ESO job may not be music to their ears.
Well, I'm not going to tell them that, am I? I'm going to tell them I want to broaden the horizons.
It's a bit vague, isn't it?
I've got a lot to offer.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
I've got rapport with teenagers for a start.
Poor. You only see your own kids once a month.
I can handle it. And the interview. Local man, local knowledge. Monroe and Conway on the board. Bye-bye shift work.
No luck with the DAC, I'm afraid, sir.
Not in yet?
No, not till lunchtime. He's gone to the dentist.
Really? I hope it hurts.
You fit?
Yeah. Quite exciting, really. Sonny will be coming the hub. DBU and everything.
Oh, yeah, you want to join, do you?
Oh, mind actually.
Oh. What, domestic violence? No, thank you very much. Get enough of that at the section house.
Well, what about youth and community?
What, work with the BBB? Leave it out.
Who?
The BBB. Bald-headed bastard from Barton Street. Chief Inspector Cato.
Says he's going to be the CLO.
Everyone. It's been the word ever since he got promoted.
Well, I can't see it myself. I mean, you want someone with more experience in the ranks, surely.
Nah.
Anyway, even if he was a CLO, you wouldn't have much to do with him as a Yaks PC. I mean, they're out and about most of the time. Schools involvement, community involvement, that sort of thing. PCs have a lot of freedom, you know.
Yeah, so you join. Then you can tell me all about it.
I just thought it'd be up your street, that's all, with your boxing and youth club stuff.
Eureka. That is a hobby. A change from work. You know, like stamp collecting. You wouldn't want to do that all the time, would you, eh? Anyway, the BBB would still be there every morning, wouldn't he? Whether you saw much of him or not. Glowering at you, waiting to do your legs. I think I'll stick with Conway.
Safety, of course, citizenship, rights and responsibilities, attitudes to alcohol, drugs, racism. It's very important that we access kids in all these areas. But not in an authoritarian sense, you know, not I'm a policeman, I know best. I think schools' involvement has got to be enabling rather than didactic. Like, kids have got to look on the youth and community section as a resource. And as Sergeant, I'd like to think that I personally would be a resource as well. To be drawn on. Not just by the kids of the borough, of course, but by my colleagues within the unit and beyond, so that our shared experience would enlighten the decision-making process. Because I think it's very important to be aware that the enabled...
Yes, well, thank you very much, Sergeant Grant, for enabling us to be resourced in such depth. I'm sure we'd all love to hear more, but I'm afraid time is against us.
Oh, right. Well, thank you, gentlemen.
Our pleasure. We'll be in touch. Well, he was a plank.
Speaking as the only member of the board who has been a yak sergeant, I'd say the man has some very sound ideas.
Yeah, sound being the operative word, Martin. Look, this is going to be the biggest Yaks office in London. More cases, more clients. What it's going to need is a good office manager. Someone with a bottle to throw case papers back at CID if they're indecipherable through the coffee stains. Not some refugee from a hand-holding seminar. Who's next?
Lamont.
218 from Sierra Oscar.
Yeah, receiving.
Disturbance, Elliot House, Jasmine Allen Estate. It's flat number 32. It's a man and woman fighting.
Sounds like a domestic.
Yeah, received. ETA, 3 minutes. This one's yours, then. This is the police. Can you open the door, please? You see anything?
No.
Right, call up. Tell them I'm forcing an entry.
Sierra Hospital Line 1 receiving. Come on, let's call it, come on.
She said call it.
You all right?
Yeah, no problem.
You sure?
I'm all right.
Who asked you in here anyway, eh?
Residents reported a disturbance.
Do you want to talk about it? Either of you?
No, we don't.
Would you tell us your name, please, sir? We're in your house, we have to record it.
Record what? A row?
Yeah, and we're going to need your name and all, love. And if you're going to argue about the housework, can you do it a bit more quietly in future?
Yeah, look, can you just leave us alone, all right? I had a few drinks, Lisa got mad. End of story.
Yeah, 32 Elliot House. Occupants Sean Gibbs and Lisa Carpenter. Peace restored. There's an IRB regarding damage to private property. Otherwise, no further action.
Received.
That's got to be a first for me. A battered husband?
Boyfriend. Poor little scrote.
Well, come on, he was bigger than she was.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be walking away smiling if he had been laying into her, would you? You'd be straight onto the DVU.
Well, so would you.
You do appreciate, Sergeant Lamont, the difference in subtlety between a youth and community office and a charge room?
Oh, well, naturally, sir. It's because I want to explore that subtlety that I'm applying for the job.
OK, then, a little scenario for you. A lad of 15, call him Kevin, lives with his mum. She's divorced. One night, Kevin, who's never been in trouble before, gets a six-pack from the off-licence, gets drunk, and he's picked up by us about midnight, making a lot of noise in the high road, having smashed a car windscreen. The case is referred to you as Yak Sergeant. What do you do?
Well, first offence, I'd recommend a caution, providing that some amicable arrangement could be come to over the criminal damage, paying for the windscreen, like.
Yes. Anything else? You wouldn't talk to Kevin's mum?
Oh, well, obviously, yes. When she came in for his caution.
And what would you say to her?
I'd ask her to impress on him not to behave like a prat.
You wouldn't attempt to find out why he was suddenly behaving like a prat, as you put it?
How'd it go? You know, I think I went with a shout.
Sarge, you only got a polite conversation. Got a visitor in the front office. Mr. Munro, Mr. Conway are tied up in there. Mr. Brownlow is incommunicado.
Well, who is it?
Mr. Cato, isn't it, sir? From Barton Street.
Yes, it is. And you are?
Sergeant Boyden.
Ah, yes. You're new.
Over a year now, sir.
Tom Penny's replacement.
Yes, sir.
And Bob Cryer. Good to see Sandhill Sergeants still stick together.
Mr. Cato, I gather congratulations are in order. Passing your Chief Inspector's board.
Yes, thank you. Everything comes to him who waits.
And to what do we owe the pleasure, sir?
Just an informal visit, sniffing the ground. Hopefully seeing Mr. Brownlow.
Does Mr. Conway know you're here, sir?
No need to bother Mr. Conway, Bob. I'm the one you have to bother now. I'm very much a hands-on person.
Me too, sir.
To me, supervision isn't the art of the long leash, but the short rein.
Quite right, sir. I'm all for that.
Watch out. There's a BBB about.
There's no point in keeping your head down. You'll have plenty of time to tread on it.
Eh?
He's our new Chief Inspector Ops.
Cato? No, I said that 2 weeks ago and I got called a plank. Cato's going to be the new CLO.
You may be a plank, George, but on this occasion, your knot-hole's the right way up. Cato's Chief Inspector Ops. Conway's the new CLO.
What?
Oh, and there are no vacancies for Yak's PCs. We've already checked.
Oh.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, Sergeant Kendall. I know you arrived early, but had a bit of a cock-up in the running order.
No problem, sir. I'm always early. It's my only fault.
Right.
Well, he can't be that bad, can he? Otherwise he wouldn't have been promoted.
I should forget about the domestic violence unit if I were you, Narika. You're a bit naive. For a start, he got Tom Penny the sack.
Tom Penny got himself the sack.
Tom Penny blew the whistle on Cato's custody sergeants.
Yeah, I know that. But I've also known sergeants who've pulled a few strokes.
Well, if you call beating up prisoners and taking bribes a few strokes...
And it doesn't mean that their governors are bastards as well.
Yeah, well, this one is. And he's bald.
218 from Sierra Oscar.
218 receiving.
You attended a disturbance on the Jasmine Allen earlier, George, 32 Elliot House.
A woman hoovering her boyfriend.
Well, we've had another call. Same address, same noises of fighting.
Time to help with the dusting this time.
Sierra Oscar from 181 receiving.
Receiving.
Yeah, can you say again who provided the information at Elliot House? I mean, there's no noise or anything. Oh, it's okay, Jim, isn't it?
It stopped about 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, and they haven't gone out?
No. It was terrible, you know, like before. The
If I shouted like that, my husband would kill me.
Right, okay, love, thanks a lot. Just stay indoors, all right?
Mr. Gibbs? Lisa? Mr. Gibbs? Lisa? George? Lisa? Are you hurt?
Oh, my God. Mr. Gibbs?
You never have too much of guardian. So as well as taking the church, 3 of us are volunteer guides in the Chelsea Physic Garden as well.
Marika, get an ambulance, quick!
I think we should have done it years ago. A bigger, consolidated yaks is plain common sense. I mean, if the peak age for criminality is 15, that's where the resources should be. And those of the local authority. Concentrated on the 10 to 15 age group.
And the sergeant's role in all this?
Hub of the wheel, office manager, whatever you like to call it. Well, you've got to be an organiser, haven't you? Keep CID in line, and your own PCs as well, of course. You know, keep tabs on the little beggars. Make sure they aren't skiving off when they should be on home visits.
You'd be able to look up as well as down, though, would you? The job's not just an office manager.
Well, no. As I see it, you're the CLO's right hand, so you have to be aware of all the local political nuances, so you can substitute for him, as and when required. I've had a fair amount of committee experience, so I'd enjoy that side of the work.
Good. Okay. Anything else? Is there anything you'd like to ask us, Sergeant Kendall?
Yes. Who is the new CLO?
Well, that hasn't been announced yet officially. Well, I'm very pleased to meet you.
And you, sir.
That's the one.
There's 2 more yet.
Yes, and we'll see them, but they won't beat her.
A strong-minded lady, sir. Could be a bit obstreperous.
Well, that's my problem, Andrew, not yours. Yes, I am the new CLO. And yes, I have been told that I need tact, patience, subtlety, and 1,000 other qualities I haven't got.
I'm sure you'll rise to the challenge admirably, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you, Andrew.
Cheryl, get inside. Come on.
He can't do anything and he can't do anything
Lisa.
about it at all.
Lisa.
All he does is get drunk or do the housework.
Lisa.
He won't do anything.
Lisa, I don't want you to say anything else right now. Do you understand?
I don't swear I didn't mean to do it.
I'm going up to the hospital. Steve will be here any minute to give you hair with her, okay?
Oh, if he only just didn't sit there when I come back, I can't stand it. Oh, God.
Good, yes. You obviously want to take custody, Ship.
Yeah, I think we'll match up, sir. I know how hot you are on pace.
Lisa Carpenter, Sarge. Jasmine Allen, domestic.
CID been informed?
I'm not sure.
With respect, sir, you're not here officially for another couple of weeks. Do you mind backing off a bit? Or will you find out?
I hope you won't hold me personally responsible.
Oh, Philip Cato doesn't worry me, sir. I've learned how to limit the damage done by my chief inspectors.
Oh, really? I'm glad you're happy, sir.
Just one wound, but it's very deep, and it's damaged the liver.
Right, so,
You could be waiting a long time for your interview.
thanks, Doctor.
Can you tell me what happened this morning?
Well, I stuck a bread knife in him, didn't I, for God's sake?
Yeah, I know that, Lisa. I need to know why.
Well, because it was still on the table from breakfast. Sure don't like packet bread.
When PC Data visited you first this morning, you and Sean were fighting, right?
No.
What, you weren't fighting?
No, rowing, shouting, not fighting. Takes 2 to fight.
Sean won't fight. Won't hit a woman, yeah? So when I go out, he just sits there and gets drunk. Or sometimes, just for a change, he'll do the housework, 'cause he's got nothing else to do, yeah? And when I come in from work and he's doing it, it just screws me up and I end up hitting him.
But he never hits you.
Well, I told you, didn't I?
These rows have happened before?
Oh, yeah. When I go out. He can't handle the situation, yeah? And so he just pretends it ain't happening, that everything's fine, that if he just sits there and gets drunk and keeps the flat tidy, that it won't have happened.
What won't have happened? What can't he handle? Is it to do with you going out?
Yeah.
Are you seeing someone else?
Sean don't own me, right? We ain't married. He could push off any time he wanted.
Perhaps he cares for you.
Well, if he cared for me, then he'd do something about it, wouldn't he? If he really, really cared about me, then he'd hit me.
Did Gibbs ask for help on your first visit?
No.
Well, then there's not a lot else he could have done, is there?
We might have tried if he'd been a woman.
Well, he's not.
Sir, George Garfield's just called in from the hospital. Gibbs never regained consciousness. Liver failure.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, I'm sure Derek will make an excellent CLO. Well, Philip's here with me now, actually. I'm looking forward to a very fruitful relationship. Yes, sir. And thank you for returning my call. Yes. Well, hopefully we can have a longer discussion about the new regime at Sunhill at a later date. Yes, sir. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
I'll just pop downstairs, see how the contractors are getting on, sir.
Right.
Leave you two to have a chat.
I shan't be bringing any baggage with me, sir.
I beg your pardon?
Sunhill's ways are not Barton Street's. And just like Derek, I enjoy getting my teeth into something.
Good.
Hello, Narita. You thinking of moving down here too?
Not sure, to be honest, sir.
Well, you should. It'll be great fun.
Depends on what you mean by fun.